Hi there. With this video, I will try to show you both my program that I've written and kind of how to set up the particle photon as well. So I'm going to start with the program. So my lesson is a science lesson that's dealing with lessening the impact of human behaviors on the environment. So through turning down the thermostat, or to checking the temperature, or checking to see that our plants are watered enough and not overwatered, so we're not wasting water, those precious resources. That's the idea. So coming up with a way to monitor it, or to kind of change the plan of what we do in the classroom. So what I have for my program, I have a combination of SparkFun's environment sensor program, as well as their moisture sensor. And so it's two programs kind of mashed together, just kind of setting up the setup and the loops, making sure that they're, the information for both programs is inside of those right or correct spots. And then I have a particle publish, which is just their way of printing the information. So instead of doing a serial print where I have to be connected to a USB, I do the particle publish and it goes to my console. So pretty nifty. Again, these variables change, and so it looks for that variable changing and it plots it every 10 seconds. I will say that it doesn't work every time, every 10 seconds. Sometimes it gives shrugging shoulders when it doesn't work. I did that because I thought that's something that my students would do. So, so that's the program, more or less. And so if I go to console, let's see what's been plotting. So 4 minutes ago, it was 70.5 degrees in my kitchen. So the moisture sensor is a 2. I mean, it's not plugged into a pot or whatever. And the humidity came back 0 or something. So it's sometimes if you don't move it around, it gets to be a lot more accurate. It doesn't have these shrugging shoulders. So I left it in my garage for like the last week as I kind of wrote my science information down, and wrote to my standards, and I plotted all week. So it's neat to do that. But the part that's really awesome is to have it plot to a webhook. And so webhook is just a way to set up a variable that can be sent out and a website can pull. And so there's good information on how to set this up. And this is ThingSpeak. And so it produces my graphs that I can have of my data. So again, you could have it be plotted just like this, but I took it and turned it into these graphs. So it was monitoring the temperature of my garage for the last week, but now it's in my living room, or my kitchen actually. So now the big things: particle, you got to go to their website. You have to make an account. There's usually a button here that says make an account, but I'm logged in right now. The guide goes through and tells you, so docs.particle goes through and tells you that if you have these blinking lights, that there's things that need to be done. The device setup page, setup.particle.io, you go through the steps to set up a photon. It's about $19, and it comes in a little box, and you just plug it into a breadboard. And that's what you do. You would connect to your photon, and then you connect back to your Wi-Fi, and you put in your password and whatnot, and then it's connected. So I've done it at home, I've done it to a hotspot, and it's worked pretty easily. So, and so here it is set up, and I have my moisture sensor, my temperature sensor, and it's just plugging away. So a little blue light will blink here every 10 seconds to show that data has been collected, and it goes out to their server, and it gets plotted in my console. It then gets sent to my my plot on ThingSpeak. So again, there's the shrugging shoulders. So again, this is saying that it is sending the information out through a webhook, and it's getting collected. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it.